Good morning and happy Sunday. It is time to do morning chores and feed the animals and do all the things. So I hope you are having a good weekend. You'll see this Monday. I hope you had a great weekend. So far it's been good here. It's going to be decently warm today. It's going to be like in the 50s, although it is a bit breezy. I wouldn't say it's windy, it's breezy, which for us is like under 20. So it is hopefully going to, I think it's supposed to go down maybe a little bit, but we're going to start today with feeding the steers. So they get 75 pounds of their COB. I think I'm probably doing this in a different order than I did last time, which is fine. I make up the rules, I can do what I want. They are mad at me that they don't have their grain yet, and they're yelling at me. I don't know if you can hear them, but I can. It's like not cold out, but in here because it's obviously not in the sun. That metal on that shovel is chilly on my hands. Oh wow, 50 pounds. So I only need another 25. We'll probably be close. We'll weigh it. 19.5. All right. I have a lot of birds that come in here. This barn is like a lot of the windows have been broken over the years and stuff, and so it's not airtight. And at one point, the wall was kind of falling down, so that's why it's like braced over here. So I definitely have to make sure that like there's not poop and stuff in the grain. So that's why we keep everything tied up, closed up, and then buckets upside down. So yeah, birds. They're absolutely famished, can't you tell? Again, access to hay 24 hours a day, but we're dying. Breakfast. Their water's good. They obviously have hay. Let's check this. Scrubs, bulls, horses. They are locked into a smaller pasture. It's windy. If I stand over here, it's not as windy. So just like what I'm doing with the cows, I've done kind of the same thing over here on this side of the road with the steers that will eventually end up on grain in the feedlot. The bulls and the horses are over here. And so they are in like my smaller pasture that I have over here to let the grass grow in the big pasture. And so they are locked in, they're fine. They have a ring feeder, obviously we're feeding them and stuff. They are grazing a little bit, but there's just not much to graze. This pasture is going to take a higher impact because I have to let the bigger pasture grow. Again, I need like more cross fence. I need dry lots for like everybody. I'll get there someday, but I'm working with the infrastructure that I have in place to help the grass as much as I can. But I got a hose running for water. Let's take, like, Ferg's right here. So should we tell him he's a daddy? This is Chad. He was one of the bottle babies. How you doing, Chad? Huh? He's from last year. All these guys are from last year. Hey, Ferg, how are you doing? Hi, Chad. Hi. Hi. There's Max. He's my other bull. Ferg, you're throwing beautiful calves. Very proud of you. So, yeah, their water's filling. Got a hose going. I don't have a hydrant here. All right, Chad. Yep, and then everybody else is just meandering around out here and stuff, so. Hopefully the last of the snow is going to melt today. I would imagine most of it will be gone by the end of the day, except for maybe some of the drifts and stuff. I need all the corrals and stuff to like dry out some, and then we can get started on getting everything like cleaned up and getting the bobcat in and getting stuff moved out and getting their corrals cleaned up. I can switch the steers that are on grain over to the other one while we do that and stuff, like just a lot of like spring cleanup and stuff, which is, you know, this time of the year. And yeah, that's kind of on the agenda for the next like week or so. It's going to take a minute for stuff to dry out, and at this point, like, it's far too sloppy. The bobcat will get stuck. So, you know, when the conditions are right, everything will get cleaned up, which will be helpful. So yeah, let's let chickens out and goats out. What's up, Jerky? Oh, you weren't with your goose friends. Oh, no. All right, well, they'll come out. I need to let goats out still, and I need to grab them bale hay. I forgot to do that. But I did notice that all of these guys are in here. They can get out, but I'm going to see if I can get them. Like, they don't need to mess with the goats. Can we go? Got a couple of them. This turkey has been hanging out with the peacocks. Come on, peahen. See, they can fly. Good morning, goats. I'll go get you some hay. Oh my goodness, be nice. You guys want some treats? Okay, that's some dried soldier fly larvae for them. I need cake for the heifers, and I need a bale of hay for the goats. I'm gonna go gather all that stuff, and then we'll get them taken care of. I'm not going to do sunflower seeds for the chickens today because they got the larvae. So they're good for a little extra treat. Okay, so I've got 2 pens of heifers. You know, the heifers with calves, the heifers without calves. And so I'm going to cake them And then goats have already been let out. Jeff was over this morning and they were making noise, and so he just let them out, which is fine. Everybody else stayed out on multi-species, had access to multi-species because it was nice out. So nobody stayed locked in the barn. Girls, you want to come over here so I can put the cake down and not like in the mud? I know you got to go through a gate and that's hard. I don't think they will all be able to like eat out of this feed through, but I am going to put some here, and then like there's a dry spot over there. But do you think they're going to figure it out? Guys, it's not over there. You got to come through the gate. The gate that's very obviously open. Ugh, it's so sloppy. Come on, guys. Does anybody want to pay attention? Come on, Cracker Jack. Come on. You can't really call cows. Like, that's not really how it works. I know that. Oh, we're making progress. Come on. Come on. Oh, we got one. We got one. You guys are just making my life difficult today. Look how smart Cracker Jack is. Come on, let's go. This will be good. I can check you while I'm here. Come on, go. Go. Boop. Boop. Come on. Go. Come on. Let's go. Come on, 64. Come on. Go. Go. Come on. Now we're moving in the right direction. Which one are you? 67? Come on. Go. Come on. I don't want to get kicked. Good job. That was hard. Really hard. 17's doing pretty good. I mean, obviously still limping, but that seems like some progress. That's great. '62's getting a bigger bag. Yeah, we're still, I don't know, 48 hours at least from another heifer calving, but that can change literally within just a few hours. So don't think I'll have a calf today out of these guys. Let's check on the babies. Hand number 6. I touched you. Look at those faces. Your tongue is out, number 3. There's number 6. That's the newest. Are we enjoying the sunshine? Oh, that's a big stretch, number 4. Trying a dry spot. And number 2. It's gonna boop you. How about you, number 1? Can I boop you? So close. I did have a question a while ago about like the different styles of bale feeders that I have and how they work, and like how it works where they like how do they reach this one? And so this is an AeroQuip Guardian round bale feeder. I would highly recommend these. Like the amount of waste is so minimal on these. Like that part is really great, but it just, you drop it in the top. There's nothing up top. It is just, I mean, the bale's up there, but there's nothing up there. And then it has these bars and there's a chain there. And so it just hangs down and then they reach in through here and can grab the hay out. So you can see like they eat holes in it. Sometimes if the bale's really tight, they do get where they like can't really like reach it, and it gets kind of, I don't know, it just gets where it's like kind of more so like this, especially as you get towards the core. So there is quite a like I'm sticking my arm all the way in. I can't reach that. And so I just have to kind of keep an eye on it. Sometimes like in the feedlot this happens, and I can, if the bale's sticking out enough on the top, which like this one's not. Sometimes I've grabbed it with the loader and kind of like readjusted it. They can still reach like plenty. Like they can clean all this out. They can reach this. But sometimes I do kind of almost have to get in there and like push the bale around. It doesn't happen all the time. It just kind of depends on how the bale is set in there and how they eat it. This is the other style of bale feeder that I have, complete with a chicken. So here, you know, the bale sets down into it. It doesn't hang. And then they, you know, just stick their heads through the bars. These ones, it's a lot easier for them to pull it out. And you can't really see, they've tromped a lot of the waste like into the mud and muck because it's been so wet. But like, yeah, a lot more waste with these ones just because they can pull it out a lot easier. And then you still get like, obviously you can see where they stand and the ring of muck that happens around them. But yes, lots more waste that happens with these. Sometimes you'll get some cows that are just kind of jerks and they like to pull the hay out. Not a fan of that. Excuse me, chickens. The goats are super wasteful with hay, which is frustrating. They really make a mess with it. I'm hoping now that the weather's kind of straightening up that we can get the goat pen expansion straightened up, and then I can really get this all cleaned up and stuff, because there is like this much hay next to the fence. So yeah, nicer weather, we're gonna be able to get some more things done. Go to bale. So here's my dilemma. I would really like to feed in the triangle pasture because the lot has been heavily used lately, but they're all standing at the gate. So I'm gonna hope that when I open the gate, even if they go out, they're gonna come back in because I have the food. Let's see if this works. Michelle's cows, as you guys saw in yesterday's video, her heifers are here now, so they're not like used to the routine. So they're kind of who I'm concerned about. But we'll see. I think I can get them back in. Hers are like bucket trained. They get grain every day. So I think even if they get out, it should be easy for me to get them back in. I'll just have to run back to the house and get some grain. But yeah, wish me luck. Go. Come on. Go, go, go. All right. Let's go quick. No. All right, we're in. I see at least one out. And I have the feed. I'm going way too fast, but I needed to get some feed down. My cows are like, why is the breakfast buffet going so fast? Take a look at 66. She had her butt to me when I was spooling. She's swollen and she's getting pretty good sized bag. She kind of has her tail cocked to the side there. She is the red cow closest, the one that we can see her butt. I'm sorry, all the windows are super dirty on this tractor. Look at that. Look at that. We're gonna have a baby soon. 24 hours? Maybe today? She's definitely the closest. I noticed her, you guys will see in today's video, that I pointed her out when we were sorting. I'm just looking at udders. Can't wait till the Iromax starts working and these girls don't look so mangy. I'm gonna go close the gate. Everybody's in, which is great. I mean, everybody's getting swollen. I'm so excited. This will be a great week for them to start. The weather's good. We maybe have a little bit of rain coming. But yeah, if they could calve this week, that'd be perfect. We will keep an eye on everybody today. I definitely think 66 is going to be the first to calve, but I could be completely wrong. That does happen. Happens quite often. But we'll see. I think we'll have a calf from the cows. I mean, 40, my mom's cow already calved, but like we said earlier, that, Ferg jumped the fence, and I knew that and stuff. So technically, yes, I have already started calving my cows, but does it count? It does. But yeah, I'm excited to see these girls make some progress. I think by the end of the week, we'll definitely have a lot more that are looking close to calving, and we'll see how many have calves. So I don't know that there's any snow in the forecast. In like one weather app that has like a 45-day forecast, I think there's some snow and some other precipitation coming like in the end of the like 14-day or so. But I use Weather Underground kind of like as I kind of feel it's like pretty reliable. That and Weather Channel like are always pretty close to the same. And I think there's like a slight chance of showers on Tuesday and like not much precipitation, but we'll see what happens. Consistent rain every 7 to 10 days. Moisture, snow, could be whatever. That's what we need for hay growth. So we'll see. But I'm going to open this gate and put the tractor away, but that's everything for today. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and being here and being part of the 30 and 30. And what is this? Day 12? I think. Yeah. I haven't finished editing 11 yet, so I haven't made the title. So I think this is 12. Anyhow, I hope you have a great day, and I hope you had a good weekend, and I will see you tomorrow.